give it up one more time for Telenovela. We are Season 6. We're going to do some improv for you. Everything you see is made up.
This is an improv show.
Yeah, for the record, everything you see is being made up completely on the spot.
That's improvised, right?
This is, if I didn't make that clear, this is an improvised show. Yes, this is being improvised. Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to quiz you.
This show right now.
If I had to be scripted or improvised, what would you pick? Scripted or improvised?
Don't mess up your lines.
Scripted or improvised?
I fell over.
Got it. Okay. I want to know the show going outside right now.
Some stand-up. It's improv.
Hey, that's a pretty term.
All we need to do our little skits for you all. All we need to do to get started is have someone shout out a word that's on your mind.
Rhubarb.
Rhubarb! Rhubarb! Whoa!
Like Miss sprays on the vegetables that sit in this grocery store. They're on a green cross-meshed plastic that allows the liquid to drip through.
And the liquid is coming from a spray thing up here, keeping it all moist and wonderful. And everything's laid out symmetrically. The pears, the apples, the bananas.
The luxury small cars, Matchbox cars as well, are getting a cleaning as well at this end. Your Porsches, your Lamborghinis, very...
Over the Porsches and Lamborghinis, there's a small car wash that all of these are on a conveyor belt just running down.
And they run down into a rat's nest where a bunch of rats washing and cleaning off all the cars.
And all of these rats have tiny little toothbrushes that are doubling as detailing, just to make sure that the wheels and the tire beds are just like nice and shiny.
And behind the rat car wash, we have a magnetic football board.
Mattel!
Spinning!
Metal!
Lead players.
Electric shock!
And we have a stand right here so that the little kids can step up onto it and they can arrange their players and turn it on and
we
watch.
see, if you look just over the metal thing, you see that kids have come and dropped things in their money, their permission slips, a retainer, their toothbrush, the grocery list that their parents wanted to give them.
Tiny car keys are just hanging in there, some little hubcaps. There's an apple corer.
There's a little workman hat and uniform for a rat, and
there's a tiny coffin with a hamster in it, and there's a My Buddy that's got a bad haircut. The hair doesn't grow back; it's just permanent.
And over here is a display of huge pumpkins, all of them taller than a regular person.
Orange! Orange! Orange!
She's too young to have her own car wash. If no one's going to stand up to our daughter, then I will stand up to you, and hopefully I will feel better about myself at least.
I think you're overreacting.
How dare you!
She did a good job running the Orange Julius. I think we can get her a full wax and wash car wash. She's a young entrepreneur. We've got the money to finance her schemes. Why not?
The inference that she ran that Orange Julius on her own is offensive.
So we got her a business manager. We can pay someone's salary. Money means nothing to me. I just made an ice cream cone. I dropped it. Someone's going to clean it up, and I can make another one or have it made for me.
Not me, Mel. Not me. I'm sick and tired of picking up after you and and letting our daughter think she's better than us entrepreneurially.
I encourage our daughter in success.
I specifically don't. Well, I specifically want her to fail these business ventures, or else she'll be moving out of the house sooner than we know. That's a tax law.
I think you're jealous. I think you're jealous of our baby.
This is unbelievable.
Gloria, just because you never had any good business ideas.
Oh, how dare you!
If you'd had a good one, I would have put the money behind it. But frankly, my my analyst said not to invest.
Well, at the time you said ceiling fans that you placed on the floor was a good idea. Now your hindsight is 20/20, huh? 20/20.
I did think ceiling fans placed on the floor were a good idea. They circulate the cool air up to the ceiling.
You're speaking to me like I didn't invent this idea. It's not a hero there.
Gloria, you're throwing a tantrum. You're acting like a cut.
Yes!
Listen, Rizzo, we've got some bad news.
Yeah? What is it?
We're throwing you out of the Muppets.
What? What? Why?
What Fozzie's trying to say is that he's been getting a lot of lessons from animals.
Did you kick your Oh.
Yeah, that's right. We're all joining Dr. Teeth.
He's a smart guy.
But I want to be a Muppet. I'd spend my life's dream on...
You're a rat. Right? Just doesn't belong in the Muppets.
But I'm furry and I'm cute and I sing songs.
Sing songs, do ya?
The Muppets are everything to me.
Maybe it's not so bad.
Oh no, Fozzie. Alright. I might just be a giant amphibian who, for some reason, does not need to pee near water at all. But this rat, he just
Come on!
partridge and eating it.
Come on, Kermit, give me another chance. I swear I'll do better. I'll take a bath. What is it? You've been very non-specific about what I did wrong. That's like, is this discrimination? I mean, Fozzie's a bear. You're a frog. I'm a rat. Come on, Kermit.
I know you got something going on with Miss Piggy.
Oh, she's a pig, dude. I mean, literally, she's a pig, dude.
Don't talk about it like that.
I'm an animal. It doesn't make sense to me to do trans-species sex stuff because I can't reproduce. I'm only interested in female rats. I'm just friends with Miss Piggy. She values my advice.
Is that why you were over her place really late last night? I could smell the perfume.
Look, she was upset.
Miss Piggy's not cheating on Kermit. That's a new one.
What's wrong with Fozzie? All fucked up.
It's been hanging out with Animal and
I've been doing some
Dr. Teeth.
in Jungian psychology.
You got high, didn't you? You got high on drugs.
I got high. Ah!
That's why Animal acts like that. It's not funny. Everybody thinks he's the funny one, but he's got a drug problem. Sure, I'm a rapper. He's a drug addict.
He's a musician.
Is this a bad time?
I hear you want to move out.
The humidity is terrible. The sandwich feels like soggy soup bread.
I've always wanted to live in the Everglades, so I've kept this here for 5 years. I'm not sure if... I have to apologize. I feel like I owe you something. I don't want you to leave, though.
Well, I do want to leave. Very badly. This is ruination on my hair. My pores keep leaking. And my bread is soggy like soup. I can't make a good sandwich.
Gregory, You're my husband. I've spent 5 years trying to make the perfect gumbo. I don't know what I can give.
I was looking at our marriage certificate the other day on the wall, and I couldn't see it because the inside was fogged up. I packed my bags, Susan.
I always tried to be the perfect wife. I would take you out on the fan boat, and we would just ride around. I dig for a heron. Just to call our own. That's all I've ever wanted.
I wouldn't mind a heron around here. They're good predatory birds, and they keep the frogs from making noise at night. But I'm still leaving. None of my clothes dried. I packed them in my suitcase. Yes. You see how much I sweat? I'm wearing 4 layers.
Please don't leave me. I need you here. I'm just an old woman with no one to feed.
Ah, there goes my hair.
These two guys.
Guys, this is the 130th lap, all right?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if it's clean.
You gotta get this going.
Easy peasy, I can't see my nose in it yet, so you ain't going nowhere, young man.
Can you just change the tires and change the fluid, and I'll hit it and we'll be good.
Cleanliness is next to godliness. That's what the missus always says.
I was 3 laps ahead. I'm falling behind, all right? Thought I could take a break here, and I need you guys to stop cleaning my car and just change the tires because they won't make it till the last lap.
Well, you know what? As Mr. Stewart was flying by on the most previous lap, I took a quick look, and you know what I didn't see? My reflection. So chances are he's stopping off pretty soon as well.
Tony Stewart doesn't care about seeing his reflection or your reflection in his car. All right?
He is kind of a bruiser, but you know what? We all have morals that'll come out sooner or later when you're doing the race.
Dad, what's winning mean?
Winning means crossing the line before everybody else.
And
Being
looking
the best.
good while you're doing it. Don't forget that.
Making sure you can see the reflection, all everybody's reactions.
Why don't you guys just clean this afterwards? I'll pull over, I'll drive up my victory lap, and I'll stop here. Just put new tires on. Damn it!
Oh, he'll come back once he sees the reflection coming out of here. He'll pull a Yui, probably just transfer teams.
Bruce, can you send the tire crew over?
Oh no, they're all dead.
We murdered them with our crowbars.
So we'll take care of the tires.
Why are you stripping my car apart?
So we can get a good
Get
reflection.
it squeaky clean.
Yeah. Dirt gets in there.
You You leprechauns have to stop cleaning my car out. Wait a second, you're leprechauns! Is this some sort of Nick curse?
Oh no. This is a valuable lesson in 2 things: cleanliness and stereotypes.
You know, Sherlock's full of chloroform. It turns things white.
Dad, what's chloroform for?
Chloroform's for...
Chlorophyll. Excuse me. Chlorophyll. Chloroform's what we use to gas your crew before we murder them with accident.
Can I get another pit team over here? My car's stalling on me. Come on.
Oh, you look
These
so bad.
leprechauns are gonna bash my head in with their crowbars.
before we see our reflection in this car.
And chloroform ye.
Oh, and also we took the battery out of your Bluetooth device.
Oh, son of a bitch!
I noticed that your baby, Carol, is very, very snarky.
She's opinionated.
Well, I just think it might be you want to catch these things early because I'm pretty sure she is taunting me. I refuse to look at that.
But you keep doing it.
Well, someone has to watch it. If the devil himself were right in front of me, I would sneak a peek or two and make sure he wasn't, going around wreaking havoc.
You're an uncle, Jason. It's time to be responsible.
The most responsible thing I can do is to tell you this baby must be traded for something.
Don't be ridiculous, Jason. I'm not trading my baby.
Well, this baby has it out for me. This baby, it's jealous of first of all, my appearance, and I'm a nice person. I'm a nice person, but I'm an attractive fellow, and this baby knows that. And this is not going to get you anywhere.
She wakes up and cries if I stop moving. She's cranky. She's opinionated.
Well, who wakes up and cries every single night? Jason.
I remember. You're a crying sleeper. You have bad dreams, and you just wake up screaming. But that has nothing to do with baby Olden here.
It has everything to do with Olden. You knew that I would wake up screaming, and I still do to this day, and yet you went out and got pregnant with your husband.
How dare I?
Thank you.
How dare I get pregnant?
All right, well then I'll just wrap this thing up.
No, I was being sarcastic, Jason. You're an ass. You're an ass. If I could un-uncle you, I would.
First of all, that's not a threat, because I don't want to be uncle to this.
Too late, you are. You're uncled.
I hate you. I hate you. You're not as pretty as you look. Most of that, it's artificial. You shouldn't get this little baby's hopes up.
Feel free to disagree with him. You can think whatever you want to. You're arguing with a baby right now.
You are arguing with a man-child.
So they kicked me out of the Muppets, Piggy. I tried to tell them it was just platonic, but they're on to us. Kermit knows. So, I got nothing. I got nowhere to go, no place to stay.
Well, you're not staying here.
Well, obviously, yeah. Yeah,
All right, take a seat.
He's so pretty, you know.
Oh, I know.
I couldn't resist.
Tell me that.
I tried to resist and I couldn't. You know, you're too much pig for a rat like me. Give me a little sugar. Come on. Come on, just give me a little sugar. Come on, I'll leave. I don't have to stay the night. Just want to suck on this now. Oh, pig.
You know, just the way to talk to a pig. I didn't march through a bunch of snow to get to Fozzie Bear's grandmother's house on Christmas just to throw it all away on a rat.
You got under that moo-moo, pig.
Oh.
Come on, I'm...
Not even a baseball diamond to keep me from the curtain.
I know you love
Like the one that Charles Grodin tried to steal.
Oh, Charles Grodin! Oh, I hate him too. I hate him almost as much as I hate Olivia Newton-John. Fuck you so bad. Come on, pig! We gotta do it just one last time, then I'll get out of here. I'll hit the road. Get out of here. It'll be real quick. Rat penis. I know it ain't right. You're right. It ain't right. It's wrong. It's trans-species love. I'll go. No, it's too hot. It's fine. Come here, you. I want you so bad, Pig. I can't get my hands off you. Little tail.
Listen, Pig, I understand your desire to file an HR complaint, but Mr. Rizzo doesn't work here anymore.
Did you have a lawyer or something that I can talk to? Where's Sam the Eagle? I'll talk to him.
You know, Sam's not here, but I am.
If this got any hotter, we'd be in the kitchen for sure.
Of course you can stay with me.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's dry in here. I got the humidifier turned up to 100. I was just making a sandwich.
Thank you. I'll take 1,000 sandwiches.
I'm sorry about my brother leaving you. It's a horrible conundrum. I told you not to take him to the Everglades, but you insisted.
I've been trying to make gumbo for so long. Please answer me this.
All right, move it all in. Move it all in. All right.
Yes?
Do you have room for 400 gator heads?
You haven't sorted that out yet?
And will you love me forever?
Yes to the gator heads, and I'll get back to you on loving you forever.
What do you want to do out there again?
Just keep bringing them in.
All right.
Graham, it's a week before my 76th birthday. I need someone who's gonna love me until I die on the spot.
Oh, well, what difference does it make at this point? You're gonna die anyway. Sure, I love you. Whatever. Fine. It's meaningless to me. I told you that. I told you that a long time ago. Relationships are all transient to me. It doesn't matter. Life is fleeting. What is love, anyhow?
You make a good point out there.
Excuse me?
I did you make a good point out now. We got a movie coming in, but we got not moving them.
Everything comes to an end, is my point. Well, all we can try to do is be as comfortable as possible in the meantime. I live for my own pleasure. I'm a hedonist.
You are a hedonist.
I keep it dry in here because I like it dry. I like it on my skin.
This is a sandpaper chair.
Sandwich?
Thank you. This is hard for me. This is hard. I grew up with ideals and dreams.
So? Your parents just set you up for disappointment because this is what life really is.
I don't want to call out the elephant in the room, but we ain't gonna fit all these gators in here.
Too many gators, do little thing, huh?
Just keep bringing them in, get as many as you can, and then I'll show you where the shed is.
Oh, you got a shed in here now?
I've got a shed
All
in
right,
back.
now?
I'm sorry.
I know. You born in that's not it, Mom. Not it.
No, I
You got it. No more.
Yeah,
Yep.
Get them to the goal. So close.
So close. Put them together. Face to face.
I'm so excited, I just want to take my retainer out.
Oh, it fell in!
Oh, no!
Oh, no! I'll make you come get the retainer. I'll make you both ride the dog. Both ride on the dog.
I'm sorry, I stepped on the cord.
Her portfolio is much better than you. Not better than your portfolio, better than you.
It's a manila envelope. This manila envelope has it out for me. Look.
It means more to me than you do.
It's just brown. That's all it is. I'm flesh and blood.
You've annoyed me to the extent that monetary value of currency has taken over your value as a person.
What do you want from me? Close your fat mouth.
All right, that's enough yelling at the manila.
You're enough yelling at the manila.
You know, I admire the stock portfolio because it just doesn't even hear what you're saying, doesn't reply.
I will not listen. What?
Get off! Get off!
And that's how you came to be, son. You're the world's first and only, as far as I know, little rat pig. I didn't think it was possible. I woke up one day, there was a basket on my doorstep, and a knock at the door, a little note that said, "Here's your son." You're a horrible, horrible abomination of nature. You know what that means? You understand what I'm saying? Help me.
Hey, give me your milk, buddy. Give it to me now, you little freak.
Beekman and I have been running the tests, and we can confirm that the father is a rat and the mother is a pig. Both of the talking species.
I hate my father.
I'm sorry, you said you hate your father?
I hate my father.
Beekman's father used to hit him when he was a kid. That's why he doesn't speak in words anymore. Instead he told him, shut up, and he hit him really hard.
Well, I don't care if you are down on your luck. You can't stay here. Mom, I got nowhere else to go.
I don't care. You're nothing to me. You're dead to me. You disgust me. I hate that rat. You have him. I'm drunk. I'm drunk again.
I knew it.
I get drunk. I have sex with all of the other Muppets. Kermit doesn't know. I had sex with Steve Martin. No. For all I know, there's all kinds of. I think I gave birth and I
time I was sober during that brief period. But go! I'm moving to Manhattan. And I'm taking over that entire town. I don't care if you or that shitty father of mine stand in my way.
We cut to him in Manhattan.
Well, I did.
All right, you can have my theater, but on one condition. You put on a regular show. You make it every Friday night in the TGIF slot on ABC. I want you to reconceptualize what it means to be a Muppet in the modern world.
All right, I'll do it. Just get this guy's hand out of my ass.
I'm just making sure you keep it clean on national television.
That's my nephew. He wants to be a stagehand, and you can have the theater on the condition that you also let him be your stage manager.
All right, I know people have had bad business with the Hensons before, but I'm willing to trust him.
He does like sticking his hand in people's asses. I hope that's not a problem.
That's where season 6.